powers and jurisdictions the United States has over Puerto Rico. On the basis of that political reality, many people consider Puerto Rico a colony of the U.S. 20,000 people of that conviction convened in Madison Square Garden last October for a day of solidarity. In a peaceful demonstration, they urged the U.S. to celebrate its bicentennial without colonies and demanded the release of alleged political prisoners now being held in federal penitentiaries. They recorded these proceedings and shared them with us.
Compañeros y compañeros, the organizers of this magnificent demonstration cannot be congratulated too many times. This is a truly historic meeting in solidarity with the struggle for Puerto Rican independence. But you see, we cannot be satisfied with this meeting alone. We have to talk about making a commitment, every single one of us, to transform these 20,000 sisters and brothers who are here today into a movement of millions of people, millions. And I came here also on behalf of the National Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. And we reaffirm our commitment to deepen the awareness of the necessity to fight for Puerto Rican independence. And you see, we have to understand that when we raise the cry for the independence of Puerto Rico, it is not out of charity, or it is not a question of abstract justice. It's a question of struggling for our own freedom. The freedom of Puerto Rico is the first condition for our freedom, for all of our freedoms. Black people, Asians, Indians, Chicanos, and all working people, whatever their color might be.
And this is what we're here for. We talk about independence. And I don't want to talk about no other kind of bullshit. You know, my grandfathers tell me that the Puerto Rican and the Chicano and all the peoples of the Western Hemisphere, we share the same ancestors, and we must remember that. And we do, and I believe that. And if we share the same ancestors, then we share their same beliefs. And their beliefs is independence and freedom.
Compatriotas, quiero dar las gracias a todos los miembros de mi orquesta porque nosotros somos puertorriqueños, somos cubanos, somos panameños, somos dominicanos y estamos aquí en una causa unidos porque todos somos latinos. Así que dedicamos nuestros dos numeritos para nuestra causa común, la dignidad y libertad de Puerto Rico.
Our wish is a solidarity, knowing that Chicanos y Boriqueños have much of the same history of oppression by the same people, knowing that in our veins runs the blood of the great martyrs of Zapata y Villa y Juárez. The gran Indio Cuauhtémoc, who resisted to the end, and that in your blood runs the blood of Don Alviso Campos, and that for every one of us who takes part in the struggle. We are just reflecting those ideas, those philosophies, and that determination for liberation that all people demand in this life. And we have long been part of the struggle against El Yankee. We are part of occupied Mexico, and you are part of occupied Puerto Rico and Manhattan.
The People's Republic of... We come as black people, not as liberals tailing behind the motion of the Puerto Rican people. Rather, we come as fellow revolutionaries and comrades in struggle. We place H. Rap Brown, Jim Grant, Joanne Chesimard, and countless others alongside of Lolita LeBron, Oscar Goyazo, Rafael Miranda, Irvin Flores, and Andres Cordero. We place the Orangeburg Massacre and the murder of the students at Jackson State alongside the Ponce Massacre. We place George Jackson alongside Griselio Torrezola. It is clear that our solidarity with the Puerto Rican people is sealed in our blood, is sealed in our continuing contribution to the struggle against imperialism in all of its manifestations. We firmly support the demand for the unconditional independence of Puerto Rico. We support the right of the Puerto Rican people to determine their own destiny. Countries want independence, nations want liberation, and the people want revolution. Long live the struggle of the Puerto Rican people. Independence for Puerto Rico. Viva Puerto Rico! Venceremos!